Harper's outbreak isn't the only one linked to restaurants and bars in Michigan, which is a big reason Governor Gretchen Whitmer shut down indoor service at certain bars around the state. That led to today's creation of the Michigan Restaurant Promise, which more than 150 businesses have already signed. Fox 47's Christiana Ford spoke to a few of them today.
Back open after someone who tested positive for the virus entered their doors. Lansing Brewing Company General Manager Jeremy McEwen knows how easy it is for COVID-19 to slip in.
I'm glad that we had these steps already in place. It was an isolated incident, so we were made to believe. So in turn, I think that the steps that we had in place, following the proper procedures laid forth by the Ingham County Health Department and the CDC, I think really set us up for success.
That's why McEwen says it was a no-brainer to add LBC's name to the Michigan Restaurant Promise, a pledge started by a group of Western Michigan bar and restaurant owners to hold those in their industry not taking safety seriously accountable.
As a way to separate the good actors from the bad actors, because the bad actors can spoil this for everybody.
More than 150 bars and restaurants across Michigan signing on to a promise to enforce proper safety guidelines.
It is a honor system. That said, if we hear of anyone who's obviously not that has signed on, we can just remove their name from the list. We don't see this as like a choice. We see it as a necessity in order to get to the other side, and whenever that is.
So they don't end up contributing to spikes that led Governor Whitmer to close many bars for indoor service.
I 100% believe that the places that we've seen in the news the past couple of weeks could have done more. I think it was incredibly irresponsible, some of the actions that we saw taken by not just patrons. Like, we can't just blame people visiting these locations for what happened. Certainly there is a responsibility on them to turn around and leave if they see that these standards aren't being met. But there's a huge responsibility on us as establishments to enforce the guidelines.
We don't want to be next, and we feel that hopefully this is a step in the right direction to prevent that action from being taken.
So I think it raises the bar. I think it raises awareness, and it lets other people know, potentially peers, competitors, that there are people doing it the right way.
Thank you, Christiana. The promise also asks guests to follow a set of rules, such as wearing masks and not entering restaurants or bars if they feel sick.